All right, so the big question of the day is how can we graph or factor um, these big honkers? Like it was easy to graph when I saw it just had a squared, because I know it's going to be a parabola. This is a fourth degree polynomial here. Really quick, turn to your partner and tell your partner, how many times does a fourth degree polynomial hit the x-axis? So you should have been talking about it could hit the x-axis 4 times. Might look like this. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Or, sorry, maybe it hits it 3 times. And then the other one is just about. So 1, 2, 3 times. We did this activity already. That's still a fourth degree polynomial. Or maybe it only hits it twice. There you go. Only hit it twice. The other two are non-real. Or perhaps it only hits it once. There's a bounce here. It goes up. Look at that. 1 time. That's all it hit that x-axis. The other times are non-real. Or maybe it never hits it. There, all 4 non-reals. So it could hit it 4 times, it could hit it 3 times, it could hit it 2 times, could hit it 1 time, or maybe no times. Well, great. That's a big task to try to graph that one. So let's take a look. I know it's a fourth degree polynomial, so it's going to look kind of like a W. That's about all I know about it. What I'm going to ask you to do now is think about what you thought of this last number. That last number is going to indicate to us some possible factors. So could x minus 5 be one of the factors of this thing? Talk to your partner. Tell them why. Okay, you should have said no, it can't be, because there's no way that I'm going to be able to take 5 times some other integer number and end up with getting a plus 6 at the end. So no way. Can't be, because there's nothing that I take x minus 5 times some stuff and I end up with that plus 6 at the end. It's impossible. But what are some possible factors, and how can we tell what they are once we know? So let's just list out the possibilities. Possibilities are going to be any factor of 6 in this case. So it might be positive or negative 1. Talk to your partner about other factors that it could be. Just take a couple seconds. The sub will pause it. Good. So hopefully you discussed it could be plus or minus 2, it could be plus or minus 3, or maybe it's positive or negative 6. Those are possible. Now, how do we know which ones it really is? That's a pretty long polynomial right there. So how can we tell if those are really factors? Well, how do I know 3 is a factor of 15? Is 3 a factor of 15? So let's think about how we do this normally if we have integers. Talk to your partner and tell them, is 3 a factor of 15? And if it is, tell them how you know that. Good. If you answered yes, it is, and I know that because 3 times 5 is 15, then you got it right. How about 16? Is 3 a factor of 16? Okay, if you answered no, you were right about that too, because it's not. I can't take 3 times anything and get 16 unless I use a decimal. So that means it's not a factor. It doesn't evenly divide it. So now let's think about how you would know if 1, 2, 3, or 6, how we can get factors. So is x minus 1 a factor? Is x plus 1 a factor? Talk to your partner real quick about how we could tell if any of these things are going to help make up the factors, if any of those roots could help make up the factors. And then go to the next video for the next piece. So after you've discussed this, go to the next video. Notice this is asking you to do D, E, and F with your team.